Hi children, today we are going to look at how we subtract radicals. Okay, so I put some questions here for us to study together how we subtract radicals. Now we look at, there are 5 questions here. We are going to look at these questions one by one. We use these questions to study about the subtraction of radicals. So let's look at the first question, okay? This is similar to addition of radicals. When the radicals are the same, we can add them right away. Same as that. The subtraction of radicals, also when the radicals are the same, okay, we can subtract them right away. So look at the first question. We have 4 square root 5 minus square root 5, okay? Now, the radicals are the same. We have square root 5 here, we have square root 5 here. So we can subtract them right away, okay? So we put our square root 5 here, we open the bracket, and we bring into the bracket 4, okay? This minus here, we put minus. Now, remember children, there is 1 here, okay? Even though we don't write that 1, but keep in mind that there is always 1 here. Okay, so we put 1 here, okay? Now equals, now 4 minus 1 is 3. And then we bring our square root 5 here. So 3 square root 5. That's the answer for number 1. Okay, so 4 square root 5 minus square root 5 is 3 square root 5. Okay, we look at number 2. Now, minus 6 square root 5 minus 2 square root, minus 6 square root 3 minus 2 square root 3. Again, the radicals are the same. We have 3 here, we also have 3 here. So we can subtract them right away. So we put our square root 3 here, we open the bracket, we bring in minus 6 and also minus 2 here, equals. Now, there is another way to write this expression, minus 6 minus 2. Okay, and then the other way is minus 6 plus minus 2. Okay, to write it this way, it makes it easier for you to work out this expression. So we look here, minus 6 plus minus 2 is minus 8. Okay, minus 8. Then we bring our square root 3 there. So minus 8 square root 3. So it's done. Okay, number 2 is done. Okay, now we go to number 3. Number 3, 6 square root 5 minus 2 square root 5. Once again, the radicals are the same. Okay, 5 here. So we put our square root 5 here, we open the bracket, we bring into the bracket 6 and also minus 2. Okay, now we can subtract this right away. So we have 6 minus 2 is 4, and we bring our square root 5 there. So it is 4 square root 5. Okay, now we go to number 4. We have quite big numbers here, numbers that we cannot avoid simplifying. So we have to simplify this. We have to break this square root 18 and square root 12. So we put them here, 18, 12. Okay, we use factor 3 to work this out. So 18 is 2, 9, this is 3, 3. Okay, children, we take these 3 together and these 2. So we have here 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, 2 times 3 times, okay. So we take square root 2 times square root 3 times 3 is 9, okay? So square root 9. Now, we cannot break square root 2, so we put here 2 times square root 9 is perfect square, so it is 3. Square root 9 is 3. So it is, so square root 2 times 3 is 3 square root 2, okay? So we can put it here straight away. We have 3 square root 2. Okay, so square root 18 is done. 3 square root 2. Now we look at square root 12. Okay, now this is 2, 6 here. Okay, this is 2, this is 3. Now we take this together. Okay, so we have square root 2 times 2 times 3. Okay, all of them under square root. So 2 times 2, 4. Square root 4 times square root 3. Now we cannot break square root 3, but square root 4 is perfect square, and square root 4 is 2. So 2 times square root 3 equals 2 square root 3. Alright, so we can put here this minus 2 square root 3. Alright, we can erase this. So number 4 is also done. Square root 18 minus square root 12. We need to simplify it, and we must simplify this before we subtract them. See if the radicals are the same, we subtract them. Otherwise, we just leave it. So here, radicals are different. Here we have 2, here we have 3. So we cannot subtract them. So that's the final answer. So we just leave like that. Okay, then we go to the last number, number 5. We have 3 square root 24 and minus 4 square root 48. So again, these numbers, we need to simplify 24, 48. So we put 24 here. We use factor 3 here. So we have 2, 12 here. We have 3, we have 4, 2, 2. Alright, I hope the writing is big enough. I think I need to make it bigger. So you can see this one also. I need to make it bigger. This is 2, okay? So this is 24, this is 2, this is 12, okay? 2, we break this, become 3, this 4, this is 2, 2, okay? So we take these two together. So it is 2 times 3 times 2 times 2, okay? So square root 2 times square root 3 is square root 6. Now square root 2 times square root 2 is square root 4. Okay? Square root 4. This is 4. Okay? Square root 4. Now square root 6 we cannot break it. So it's just square root 6 times square root 4 is perfect square. Square root 4 is 2. So 6 times square root 6 times 2 is 2 square root 6. Okay? So we bring here, we have 3 here. So 3 times 2 square root 6, okay? 2 square root 6 minus. Now we work on square root 48, okay? We work on square root 48. So we put here square root 48 comes from 6 times 4, okay, equals square root 6. This is 8, sorry. Okay, so square root 6 times square root 8. Now we cannot break square root 6, but we can still break square root 8. So square root 6 times square root, we break this, 2 times 4. So square root 6 times square root 2 times square root 4. Okay, from all these 3 square roots, only 4 is the perfect square. So, and we do this straight away also. Square root 6 times square root 2 is square root 12. Okay, square root 12 times 2. Square root 4 is 2. Okay, now 2 is already under, 2 is out of square root already, okay? It comes from perfect square 4, square root 4. Now, square root 12, we break it, okay? So we break this one. It is 4 times 3 times 2, okay? This 2 here, times 2, okay? So, square root 4 is 2. times square root 3 times 2 here. Okay, so 2 times 2, 2 times 2, 4. 4 times square root 3 equals 4 square root 3. Okay, so the answer is square root 48 is 4 square root 3. Okay, so we have 4 here. So 4 times 4 here, square root 3. Okay, so what we have here, 3 times 2 is 6 square root 6, minus 4 times 4 is 16 square root 3. Okay, 16 square root 3. Alright, so 3 square root 24 minus 4 square root 48 equals 3 times 2 square root 6 minus 4 times 4 square root 3 equals 6 square. 6 comes from 3 times 2 square root 6 minus 4 times 4 is 16 minus 16 square root 3. So we look at the radicands are different. Okay, here 6, here 3. So we cannot subtract them. So this is the final answer. Alright children, I hope with the simple questions, okay, and the simple explanation, you understand how to subtract radicals, okay, and how to simplify square roots, like square root 18, square root 12, square root 24, square root 48. You know how to simplify them. You can use this way, or you can use factor 3 to simplify them. Alright children, I hope you understand this well. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, you can contact me and you can ask. Okay, I will explain to you more. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and push the like button. Thank you children.